Next, we are going to see in cell-cell communication. When cell have a communication breakdown also. The breakdown of cell communication results in many forms of diseases. Okay, the different types of communication breakdown produce different diseases. Multiple sclerosis, MS, that is multiple sclerosis, is the product when a signal is lost and does not reach its target. In multiple sclerosis, the nerve cells protective wrapping found in the brain and spinal cord get destroyed, affecting the nerve cells, where they can no longer send signal from one part of the brain to another, resulting in the loss of functions. Functions like such as the movement of the cells. When the target receptor ignores the signal completely, we end up with the diseases type 1 and type 2 diabetes. In type 1 diabetes, the insulin signal is unable to be produced, while in type 2 diabetes, the cells have lost the ability to respond to the signals, resulting in abnormally high and dangerous sugar levels in the blood. Okay, a stroke results in the production of too much signaling, where dying brain cells release a large amount of glutamate, killing of healthy brain cells, leading to widespread damage to the brain. Glutamate is the molecule responsible for many functions in the brain when produced in low concentrates, but when produced in high concentration is extremely toxic. And excitotoxicity is the spread of highly concentrated glutamine that kills off healthy brain cells, okay, not affected by the stroke. Multiple breakdowns in cell communication result in the uncontrolled growth of cells. When one breakdown occurs, the cell gains the ability to grow and divide without the signal telling it to do. A cell has the ability to activate a self-destruction sequences, RNA interference, interference, to control the unregulated growth of the cell. But when multiple breakdowns occur, the cell loses the ability to self-destruct and the cell divides uncontrollably, mutating and creating tumor. Further, the cell communication causes blood cells to grow inside the tumor, making it grow larger, while more signaling allows the cancerous cells to spread throughout the body. Okay, girls, did you understand? RNAi, that is RNA interference. In cells, a DNA is housed in the nucleus and its nerve leaves. The DNA within the nucleus is transcribed by tRNA. Okay, transfer RNA, and the transcription of the DNA become RNA. The ribonucleic acid leaves the nucleus to float freely around the cytoplasm, and it contains the instruction of the DNA that are vital to the decoding, regulation and expression of genes. The ribosomes then take the RNA messages and turn them into proteins that build cells. Did you understand, girls? Okay, when a virus enters a cell and inserts its DNA code into the nucleus, it gets transcribed and released into the cell for the ribosomes to make it into a protein. This is how the viral infections occur in the body. The cell then explodes with the overproduction of the virus. releasing it into the body to infect any and all other cells it finds. It is theorized that through evolution, cells developed a defense system called RNAi. That is, I said RNAi, ribonucleic acid interference, to stop the production of the protein that have a suspicious mirror image messages of the RNA. They don't just they just destroyed the suspicious messages, but the correct messages as well, it's to stop the all production of that messages. This is a cell self-destruction mechanism, and every cell, plant and animal, have RNAi and a way to turn off the production of a certain gene inside the protein. Okay. RNAi therapy. The RNA interference therapy is currently tested in the treatment of cancer. It's tested for the treatment of cancer, trying to harness the RNAi ability to destroy the genetic code that gets expressed as a cancer cells. Communication in cancers. Cancer cells will communicate gap junction most of the time. The proteins that forms these gap junctions are known as connexins. These connexins have been shown to suppress cancer cells, but this suppression is not the only thing that connexins facilitate. Connexins can also promote tumor progressions. This makes connexins only conditional tumor suppressors. This relationship that connects cells make the spreading of drugs through a system much more effective, as small molecules can pass through a gap junctions and spread the drug much more quickly and efficiently. The idea that increasing cell communication, or more specifically connexin to suppress tumors, has been a long debate. That is supported by the fact that is so many types of cancer, including liver cancer, like the cell communication that categorize normal cells. Girls, did you understand what is the cell communication?